Retirement is often seen as the golden reward for a lifetime of hard work. But let's be honest, for many, it can feel more like an uncertain void than the promised land of relaxation and freedom. What's next when you don't have a 9 to 5 to define your day? How do you find purpose, joy, and, yes, prosperity when the work is done? Here's the truth. Retirement isn't an end, it's an opportunity. A chance to rediscover who you are and create a life that's even more fulfilling than the one before. But too often, people approach this phase with fear or confusion, not realizing that this is your moment to reimagine what happiness really looks like. No matter your financial situation, spiritual outlook, or career background, the keys to a rich, meaningful retirement are within reach. In this video, we'll dive into the hidden secrets to building a purposeful, joyful retirement. Whether it's through deepening your relationships, pursuing new passions, or shifting your financial mindset, we'll explore how to make the most of this new chapter. The best part? These insights are simple, practical, and designed to make you feel inspired and empowered. You don't have to go it alone. Let's take this journey together, and let's unlock the secrets to a retirement full of abundance, growth, and connection. Retirement is often viewed with mixed emotions. While it promises freedom, it can also bring anxiety about identity and purpose. But here's the thing. Retirement is an opportunity to embrace abundance in life, to step into the wealth of time and self-care. Picture yourself waking up each day without the weight of deadlines or office politics. You can now explore what truly brings joy, whether it's pursuing hobbies, traveling, or simply basking in the quiet moments of your home. The possibilities are endless when you let go of the guilt that may have once tied you to a rigid routine. The concept of spirituality, in this context, plays a vital role in the transition to retirement. Many retirees find a deep connection with their inner selves during this time, realizing that abundance isn't just financial, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. The key to a fulfilling retirement lies in allowing yourself to be present, in practicing mindfulness, and engaging with activities that nurture your spirit. Meditation or daily reflection can be a great start. Just imagine how a few minutes of stillness can elevate your day, giving you clarity and purpose. For some, the shift from the structured chaos of work life to the open-ended freedom of retirement may feel unsettling. But here's the beauty of it. You have the power to redefine your days. Think about the simple joys that fill your heart with peace, whether it's sitting in nature, savoring a cup of tea, or reading a book that sparks your curiosity. You no longer need to answer to anyone but yourself. This is your time. By releasing the pressure to do all the time, you open the door to new possibilities for rest, leisure, and self-discovery. This sense of freedom allows you to fully embrace your passions, whatever they may be. Perhaps there's something you've always wanted to try but never had the time for, an instrument you've dreamt of playing, an art class, or maybe volunteering for a cause that moves you. This is your opportunity to dive into those pursuits without hesitation. Embracing this phase means inviting abundance in all forms: time, creativity, and joy. The journey to retirement also involves letting go of any misconceptions you may have about rest. Many associate rest with laziness or wasted time. However, in reality, true rest is a spiritual practice that nurtures the body, mind, and soul. In retirement, you have the privilege of cultivating this practice without the fear of judgment or pressure. Resting is a form of self-care that rejuvenates you, allowing for greater creativity and productivity in the things that matter most. By embracing rest without guilt, you tap into the wealth of rejuvenation. It's important to remember that this new chapter is not about escaping responsibilities, but rather rethinking how you engage with them. If you're transitioning into retirement, take a moment to reflect on how you can align your time with your values. This could mean focusing more on relationships, or finally making time for the activities that truly bring you fulfillment. Spiritual practices can guide you through this transition, helping you stay centered and focused on what brings you true happiness. not what others expect of you. So, as you embrace this new phase, remember that retirement is not the end of a journey, but a powerful new beginning. The sense of freedom it offers is a gift, a time to create your own rhythm, free from outside pressures. Let the journey be about discovery, growth, and most importantly, aligning with your true self. The shift might feel vast at first, but the wealth of opportunities it opens is boundless. Are you ready to make the most of it? As retirement approaches, adjusting financial habits can feel like a daunting task, but it's one of the most powerful ways to ease the transition. The shift from a paycheck to a fixed income calls for a change in mindset. Rather than thinking of this as a loss, view it as an opportunity to embrace a more intentional approach to spending. Abundance isn't just about how much you make, it's about how you use what you have. Adopting a mindful attitude toward money allows you to align your financial choices with your values, ensuring that your resources are directed toward what truly matters. Start by evaluating your current spending patterns. Are there areas where you can cut back without feeling deprived? Perhaps it's dining out less often or reconsidering subscriptions that no longer serve you. By making small, conscious decisions, you can create a budget that supports both your lifestyle and your peace of mind. This is where mindfulness comes in. When you spend with purpose, you not only reduce waste, but also cultivate a sense of wealth that's grounded in intention. It's about valuing each purchase and making sure it aligns with your life's goals. Many retirees find themselves focused on how they can stretch their savings. But it's not just about cutting costs, it's also about adjusting your perspective on what constitutes wealth. Living with less can lead to more. Focusing on experiences over material possessions can enrich your life and free up funds for activities that truly bring joy and fulfillment. The abundance that comes from living within your means is often more satisfying than the fleeting pleasure of an impulsive purchase. It's a shift towards sustainable living, both financially and environmentally. For those who feel nervous about making such adjustments, it can help to think of your retirement fund as a sacred resource. Just like in Buddhism, where mindfulness and simplicity are at the heart of spiritual practice, you can apply these principles to your financial life. By reducing consumption, you honor the resources you have, making sure that every dollar spent contributes to a life of purpose and joy. This mindfulness can also alleviate stress as you start to feel more in control of your financial future, trusting that you're making choices that align with your deeper values. A practical approach to lower consumption is to find alternatives that bring the same satisfaction without the hefty price tag. For example, consider cooking at home instead of dining out. Not only is this more affordable, but it also allows for healthier, more nourishing meals. You can even make it a fun activity, experimenting with new recipes or cooking with loved ones. These small adjustments may seem insignificant at first, but they add up over time, leading to a more sustainable lifestyle. Another important aspect of mindful spending is eliminating impulse purchases. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a sale or the allure of the latest gadget, but these short-term thrills can leave long-term financial stress in their wake. Implementing a 24-hour rule can help. Whenever you feel the urge to buy something, take a full day to think about it. This gives you time to reflect on whether the purchase truly aligns with your values or if it's just an emotional decision. Over time, this practice will naturally steer you toward more conscious spending. Ultimately, the key is to embrace financial freedom in retirement by making mindful choices. This allows you to live comfortably without worrying about running out of resources. A more intentional approach to money can bring peace of mind and open the door to greater prosperity. It's a practice of abundance, not by accumulating more, but by appreciating what you already have and using it wisely. By embracing this mindset, you can enjoy a richer, more fulfilling retirement. Retirement doesn't always have to mean an abrupt exit from the workforce. Many find that stepping into a more flexible work schedule can provide a healthy balance between freedom and purpose. The key here is to consider how staying engaged even part-time, can enhance your sense of fulfillment in retirement. Instead of thinking of work as a job that demands your energy, view it as an opportunity to continue contributing to a cause or team that aligns with your passions and strengths. This subtle shift can bring you both the abundance of time and the wealth of purpose. For example, consider negotiating a reduced hours arrangement with your employer. It's a win-win situation. Companies often value the experience and wisdom that retirees bring, and you get to stay connected to the world you've known while enjoying the flexibility to explore other interests. Many retirees choose roles that offer less responsibility, allowing them to focus on areas of their expertise without the full-time grind. This approach lets you transition gradually, easing the shift to a fully retired lifestyle while still maintaining a sense of structure. The prospect of continuing work in some capacity can be deeply fulfilling, especially when you're contributing in ways that reflect your values. For instance, a former executive might enjoy mentoring younger colleagues, offering guidance and wisdom that can make a meaningful impact. Or, someone who has a passion for teaching might find joy in tutoring or consulting, where their experience is valued, but they can still manage their schedule. These roles allow for an ongoing connection to the workplace, but with a refreshing sense of autonomy that makes it possible to enjoy other activities too. Not only does this offer a sense of purpose, but it also provides a financial cushion. In many cases, part-time or flexible work can ease financial concerns and extend the life of your retirement savings. For example, working a few hours a week might allow you to maintain a comfortable lifestyle without tapping into your retirement fund too soon. It's an opportunity to live more sustainably, gradually adjusting to the rhythms of retirement while still benefiting from the security of an income. Flexibility also gives you the freedom to prioritize what really matters. You might choose to devote more time to family, travel, or community projects, knowing that your work commitments are manageable. This balance allows you to fully enjoy the richness of your retirement while still staying engaged and productive. The key is finding the right mix between work and leisure that brings you joy and satisfaction. After all, abundance doesn't only come from financial gain, it's also about how you spend your time and energy. Consider the power of using your work life to enhance your retirement, not as a burden, but as a rewarding part of your journey. This could be a great way to ease into retirement, maintaining your sense of identity and contribution to society. You can slowly reduce hours, keeping your mind sharp, while still enjoying the many opportunities that come with more free time. This is an empowering way to redefine your post-work life, transforming work into something that supports your retirement goals rather than detracting from them. As you move forward with this approach, reflect on what truly lights you up. If you're passionate about your work, you'll find that even part-time hours can bring satisfaction. But if you're yearning for more freedom, the beauty of flexible work options is that they allow you to transition gradually. It's all about finding that sweet spot between staying engaged and enjoying the full range of experiences that retirement can offer. This path may not be for everyone, but it's certainly an option worth considering as you craft your ideal retirement. Retirement is the perfect time to reflect on what truly defines you. Many people find their identity tied to their job title or position within a company, but once retired, it's crucial to let go of those labels. Instead of clinging to the idea of who you were, consider who you want to be in this new chapter. The wealth of experience you bring is not tied to your job title, but to the wisdom and insight you've accumulated over the years. By releasing your former status, you open yourself to new opportunities, many of which you might never have considered if you were still holding on to your past identity. Humility plays a huge role in this process. When you let go of pride and ego, you create space for growth and transformation. This can be particularly freeing for those who spent years climbing the corporate ladder. In retirement, there is no need to hold on to those titles. What matters now is how you live and how you interact with the world around you. This mindset shift can unlock a deeper sense of fulfillment. It's about embracing the present moment without being anchored to the past. One of the greatest gifts of retirement is the freedom to choose how you spend your time. By releasing the need for status, you give yourself permission to explore new interests, meet new people, and take on roles that feel more aligned with your current self. For example, you might find joy in volunteering for a cause that matters to you, even if it means starting at the bottom. The experience of helping others can be incredibly fulfilling, and in many cases, these opportunities may not require a resume or a title, but rather an open heart and a willingness to serve. Letting go of former roles also allows you to deepen your relationships, both personal and professional. You can approach every interaction from a place of humility and openness, which naturally attracts new opportunities and connections. Whether it's forging new friendships or strengthening family ties, this humility paves the way for more genuine and meaningful experiences. It's not about what you did in the past. It's about who you are now and how you engage with the world today. Consider the opportunity to reinvent yourself in retirement. Without the constraints of your former job, you can explore new careers or hobbies that you may have never considered before. For instance, a former executive might discover a passion for art, or a retired teacher might explore the world of digital content creation. Humility allows you to step into these new ventures with curiosity, without the need to prove anything to anyone. By simply following your interests and embracing the freedom to learn, you invite abundance into your life in the form of fresh experiences and growth. Sometimes, the hardest part of retirement is releasing the ego, particularly if you've been defined by your career for much of your life. But once you let go of the need for recognition, you'll find that the world opens up to you in unexpected ways. Whether it's through travel, learning new skills, or just spending more time with loved ones, the possibilities for fulfillment are endless. Humility isn't about downplaying your accomplishments. It's about understanding that who you are is more than just what you did. In the end, true wealth in retirement isn't about maintaining a title or status, it's about living authentically, being present. Letting go of pride allows you to fully step into this new phase with openness and excitement. The path ahead is full of opportunities that will bring joy, fulfillment, and even more prosperity in ways you might not expect. Retirement often brings couples closer, but it can also present challenges as partners adjust to spending more time together. One of the most powerful ways to strengthen your marital bond is by sharing responsibilities, particularly when it comes to household chores. In the past, perhaps one partner took on more of the household duties, while the other focused on their career. But retirement creates a shift in dynamics, offering an opportunity to rediscover equality in the relationship. By taking responsibility for chores and showing gratitude, you create a balanced, harmonious environment that fosters love and connection. When you take on household tasks, it's not just about cleaning or organizing, it's an act of service and care. The simple gesture of washing the dishes or folding laundry can convey deep affection and respect for your partner. By actively participating in the upkeep of your home, you demonstrate that you value the shared space you both inhabit. This approach not only helps maintain a peaceful environment, but also strengthens the sense of partnership that's essential for a happy marriage in retirement. Gratitude plays a pivotal role here. Retirement allows for more time to reflect on what truly matters, and showing appreciation for your spouse's contributions, whether big or small, can go a long way in nurturing your relationship. If your partner has always been the primary caregiver or has taken on more responsibilities in the past, taking the initiative to lighten their load is a powerful way to show love. It's a way of acknowledging the sacrifices they've made and expressing your desire to work together as a team in this new phase of life. Moreover, sharing chores can ease any potential conflicts that arise from the change in routine. The shift from a busy work life to a slower pace at home can sometimes lead to tension, especially if one partner feels overwhelmed or neglected. By taking responsibility for household duties, you remove this stress and create a sense of shared responsibility. The result is a more peaceful, loving environment where both partners feel supported and valued. Sometimes, in the hustle of daily life, couples can forget to express their gratitude for each other. retirement presents the perfect opportunity to reset and focus on your relationship. Consider small but meaningful acts of kindness, like making your partner's favorite breakfast or taking over a chore they usually handle. These little gestures serve as reminders of your love and commitment. It's about cultivating an atmosphere of mutual respect and appreciation, where both partners feel seen and heard. This is also a time to discuss how each partner's needs have evolved. Maybe your spouse wants to take on fewer responsibilities, or perhaps they've been longing for more time to themselves. Open communication about these changes can help prevent misunderstandings and create a stronger, more understanding bond. Working together to create a shared vision for your retirement can pave the way for a fulfilling and joyful life together. In the end, strengthening your marital bond in retirement is about mutual respect, teamwork, and gratitude. By sharing the load and supporting each other, you create a solid foundation for this new phase. It's a reminder that abundance in life is about connection both with yourself and with your loved ones. The richness that comes from this partnership can lead to a retirement full of joy, peace, and love. One of the most important aspects of retirement is managing financial expectations, especially when it comes to how resources are divided within a marriage. It's essential to approach finances with a mindset of fairness, understanding that retirement funds are not just personal assets, they are shared marital resources. This mindset can help prevent any sense of entitlement or resentment that may arise, allowing both partners to feel secure and valued as they navigate this new phase of life together. The principle of fairness ensures that both parties feel their contributions, whether financial or emotional, are equally recognized. As you enter retirement, it's common for both partners to have different perspectives on how the finances should be managed. One partner might feel more entitled to the retirement savings if they contributed more in the past, while the other might feel that the funds should be used more liberally. The key to avoiding these conflicts is open, honest communication about financial expectations. A shared vision of how to allocate the retirement funds, whether for travel, leisure, or saving helps both partners feel included and heard. This is the foundation of financial harmony in retirement. Being mindful of each other's financial values and concerns is another vital part of ensuring fairness. For example, one partner might value the security of having a sizable savings cushion, while the other might be more inclined to enjoy the present moment, spending on experiences and activities. Balancing these differing priorities requires compromise and understanding. The abundance of a peaceful, cooperative relationship is worth more than the wealth of financial disputes. Both partners can find joy in their shared resources when they approach them with a spirit of mutual respect and understanding. A practical step in preventing financial resentment is to create a transparent budget that both partners agree on. This allows you to plan for the future while considering each other's desires and needs. For instance, you may decide to allocate a certain amount for day-to-day living expenses, with another portion set aside for activities that bring joy, like traveling or pursuing hobbies. By clearly defining how funds will be used, you can avoid misunderstandings and create a financial plan that reflects your shared values. It's also crucial to remember that retirement isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. When both partners approach their financial situation from a place of fairness and understanding, they build a stronger, more connected relationship. This sense of unity allows them to enjoy the freedom that retirement offers, without the stress of financial disputes hanging over them. Instead of feeling burdened by financial pressures, they can focus on the wealth of time and experiences that await them. Sometimes, it helps to acknowledge that financial fairness in retirement is not always about splitting assets down the middle, but rather about recognizing the contributions each person has made to the marriage. Whether one partner worked outside the home while the other focused on raising children or managing the household, both roles are equally valuable. By embracing this understanding, couples can approach their shared retirement funds with gratitude and respect, knowing that both their contributions have led them to this place of abundance. In the end, avoiding entitlement over finances is about cultivating a spirit of generosity and understanding in retirement. When both partners view their resources as shared and equally important, they create a space for mutual respect and joy. This approach not only fosters a harmonious retirement, but also sets the stage for a peaceful, prosperous future together. Retirement offers a unique opportunity to deepen the connections that matter most, especially within a marriage. With more time on your hands, you can finally focus on nurturing the relationship with your spouse. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of work and everyday life, but retirement provides the perfect space to reconnect on a deeper level. Investing in your relationship through shared activities and intentional quality time can rejuvenate the partnership, strengthening both emotional and physical intimacy. The abundance of time that retirement brings is a gift tone that, when used wisely, can enrich your marriage in ways you might never have imagined. One of the simplest ways to invest in your relationship is by planning activities together that you both enjoy. Whether it's taking a cooking class, hiking, or even traveling to places you've always dreamed of visiting, shared experiences create lasting memories. These activities allow you to see each other in a new light, rediscover common interests, and create a renewed sense of partnership. The more you nurture these moments together, the more your bond will flourish. It's not about grand gestures. Sometimes, the most meaningful moments come from simply being present and engaged with each other. Spending quality time together can also open the door to deeper conversations that may have been neglected in the busyness of work life. Retirement is the perfect time to reflect on your shared journey, discuss your dreams, and talk about your hopes for the future. These conversations create a space for vulnerability, which strengthens emotional intimacy. Remember, a strong marriage is built on a foundation of mutual respect, open communication, and emotional support. By investing time in these meaningful conversations, you strengthen the trust and connection between you and your spouse. Another aspect of investing in relationships during retirement is offering care and support to one another, particularly in practical ways. As couples age, health and well-being become a priority, and showing care through actions like helping with household chores, attending doctor's appointments together, or simply offering a comforting presence goes a long way. These acts of care show that you are committed to your spouse's well-being, which deepens your bond and reinforces the sense of partnership. It's these small, everyday gestures of support that build a strong, resilient relationship over time. Consider also the importance of maintaining individual passions while still prioritizing your partnership. While shared activities are important, giving each other space to pursue individual hobbies or interests allows both partners to grow independently. This creates a healthy balance between togetherness and personal fulfillment, ensuring that your marriage remains vibrant and free from the pressures of dependency. Just as you invest time in each other, investing time in your personal growth ensures that you both continue to evolve as individuals within the context of your relationship. In retirement, you also have the opportunity to rediscover the joy of simple pleasures with your spouse. Whether it's morning walks, reading together, or enjoying a quiet meal, these moments of peace are invaluable. As you spend more time with your partner, you may find that the smallest things bring the greatest joy. This shift in focus from career demands to the richness of your partnership can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful relationship. Ultimately, investing in your marriage during retirement isn't just about making time for each other. It's about making your relationship a priority. Through shared activities, mutual care, and a focus on emotional intimacy, you create a relationship that is both resilient and deeply fulfilling. The wealth of love, trust, and support that comes from this investment can transform your retirement years into a time of profound joy and connection. Retirement often brings a sense of freedom, but it can also leave some people feeling adrift without the structure of work. This is where the idea of volunteer or community work comes into play. Engaging in meaningful activities that contribute to the well-being of others not only gives your life a sense of purpose, but also enriches your own experience. Volunteering can be as simple as helping at a local food bank, mentoring young people, or participating in environmental conservation efforts. These acts of service allow you to tap into the deeper, more fulfilling aspects of life, bringing both personal growth and a sense of spiritual abundance. When you volunteer, you're not just giving your time, you're giving a part of yourself. This can be incredibly rewarding, as it allows you to make a tangible difference in your community. The sense of fulfillment that comes from helping others is often more profound than any material wealth. It provides a sense of interconnectedness, showing that you have a role to play beyond your own immediate needs. Whether it's working with children, the elderly, or individuals in need, volunteer work connects you with others in a way that transcends monetary compensation. One of the best ways to get involved is to start small. You don't have to commit to large projects right away. Think about your interests and passions, whether it's animal welfare, environmental causes, or supporting local school sand. Start there. For example, if you've always loved gardening, you might find joy in working with a local community garden to beautify public spaces. The point is that these activities can add a sense of purpose and joy to your daily routine while contributing to the common good. The beauty of community service is that it provides an opportunity to meet like-minded individuals and build new relationships. As you spend time working with others, you'll form bonds based on shared values and interests. These connections can bring new friendships, expand your social circle, and introduce you to exciting new opportunities. The wealth of community and the support network you build through volunteering is often just as enriching as the act of service itself. In addition, volunteering helps keep your mind and body active, which is vital for maintaining health and vitality in retirement. Physical work like organizing community events, assisting with food distribution, or building homes for those in need can keep you physically engaged. Mentally, volunteering challenges you to think creatively, solve problems, and connect with people from all walks of life. This can lead to a greater sense of well-being and mental clarity, which is essential for a fulfilling retirement. Sometimes people think that volunteering requires a huge time commitment or a particular set of skills, but this isn't always the case. Many organizations welcome individuals with a variety of talents and time schedules. Whether you can give a few hours a week or just a few hours a month, it's the intention and the effort that count. And by making a commitment, even a small one, you enrich your own life as much as you enrich the lives of others. Ultimately, volunteer work offers a chance to infuse your retirement with meaning and purpose. Instead of feeling lost or disconnected from the world, you become a vital part of a larger community. The personal fulfillment, relationships, and opportunities for growth that come from volunteer work make it an incredibly rewarding way to spend your retirement years. In doing so, you create a legacy of service and connection that reflects the abundance of love and care you bring to the world. Retirement is a monumental life shift, and preparing for it thoughtfully can make the transition smoother and more fulfilling. While it's easy to focus on the financial side of retirement, saving enough money, or investing wisely, the emotional and mental preparations are just as critical. In the years leading up to retirement, it's essential to start thinking about how you want to spend your time and what kind of lifestyle you envision. Planning ahead isn't just about creating a financial cushion. It's about mentally and emotionally positioning yourself for a fulfilling next chapter. One way to prepare for retirement is by setting goals that go beyond the financial. Consider what you're passionate about, or what you've always wanted to explore but never had the time for. Do you have hobbies you've neglected, or dreams you've put on hold? Retirement offers the gift of time, but to fully embrace it, you need to know what you want to do with it. Begin exploring those interests now. Take classes, attend workshops, or volunteer in areas you're curious about. The sooner you start, the more confident you'll feel when retirement comes, knowing that you have exciting activities to look forward to. It's also essential to prepare emotionally for this shift. Many people tie their identity closely to their careers, and when retirement comes, it can feel like a loss of purpose. To avoid this, start considering who you are outside of your job. What roles do you play in your family, your community, or your personal life? Recognizing the value you bring in these areas can help you adjust to life after work with a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Emotional preparation for retirement involves understanding that you are more than your career. You are a whole person with countless opportunities to contribute and grow. As you near retirement, consider adjusting your daily routine to reflect a more balanced lifestyle. This might involve cutting back on work hours or introducing new activities that bring you joy. By gradually easing into this new routine, you can reduce the shock of retirement and build a sense of continuity. For example, you could start spending more time on hobbies you've set aside, or start a fitness routine that will carry over into retirement. These small changes can make a significant difference in how you adapt to the full-time leisure of retirement. Another critical aspect of planning ahead is discussing your retirement with your spouse or partner. Retirement is a shared experience, and having open conversations about expectations, desires, and any concerns can help prevent misunderstandings down the line. Do you both envision spending more time together? Or will you each seek some independence? Setting aside time to talk about these topics can ensure that both partners are on the same page and prepared for the transition in a way that strengthens the relationship. Planning also involves thinking about your health and well-being. Physical activity becomes even more crucial in retirement, so incorporating a fitness plan that you can continue once you leave the workforce is vital. Whether it's joining a gym, taking up yoga, or walking daily, staying active will keep both your body and mind in top shape. Healthy living isn't just about physical health. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports your mental and emotional well-being. Retirees who stay physically active often report feeling more energized, positive, and engaged in life. Ultimately, preparing for retirement is about creating a vision for the future and taking the necessary steps to make it a reality. Whether that means setting new personal goals, finding new hobbies, or cultivating deeper relationships, the mental, emotional, and practical preparations you make now will set the stage for a joyful, purposeful retirement. The key is to approach retirement not as an end, but as a new beginning, full of potential and opportunity. By planning ahead thoughtfully, you embrace this phase of life with excitement and confidence. As you've learned, retirement is much more than a final destination. It's a gateway to a new and exciting chapter of life. By embracing the opportunities for growth, connection, and service, you have the chance to create a life filled with abundance, prosperity, and deep meaning. Think about what truly excites you. What passions have been waiting in the wings? How can you invest in the relationships that matter most? Take a moment to reflect on your own journey and ask yourself, how can you make the most of this time? Whether you want to dive into volunteer work, pursue a long-forgotten dream, or build a deeper bond with your spouse, now is the time to act. The power to transform your life is in your hands. And as you step into this new chapter, remember that the key to a happy and purposeful retirement is within you. If you're ready to make this the best chapter yet, subscribe to this channel, activate the notifications, and stay tuned for more inspiring content. Together, we'll continue to explore the path to a richer, more fulfilling life.